Well, I was hoping to do some more on this. Get some more data and start adding some more information into the comparison of the vintage 371 along with the other saws. Also, I wanted to do some work on the boats, but instead I got to mess with this thing right here. Now what this is, it's a part that came out of my broken tedder. I think I had showed that before. It's in pieces over there somewhere. Yeah, there it is. And I brought it to the machine shop wanting them to take a piece of bar stock and drill a hole or bore a hole where it was an interference fit. That's what I got. So now I got a problem, right? So what I'm going to try to do is take this piece of bar stock right here, cut it to length. Gotta figure the depth of that. So add a little bit of length, and then turn it down to this diameter, and then maybe I can drill those holes once I get it on that tedder for the axle for the wheel. What it is, this has been sitting down there for 2 months. There isn't really a skill set around here. With the equipment he has, I would have had this done in an hour. With my little hobby lathe, it's going to take me the better part of an afternoon to cut that thing. You can't ask too much of these Harbor Freight tools, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to leave it at that, see if I can make that work. And basically it's not just it being out around, but there's pitted surfaces that make it hard for there's 10-15 thousandths just in the surface finish alone to mess with. So let me see if I can get a hole punched in there without making a complete mess. All right, I finally have a center rest concept now. That means I can start working on the larger diameter. And do most of it right there. And then basically by not taking it out of the chuck, the chuck is just driving it right now. I'll be able to get some level of accuracy. Not as good as I want, but with the tools that I have, this will work fine, I guess. Make sure this is good and tight. The first dimension I've got to get to 1.7 10 from all right, I've roughed out a little bit. I need to get to 710 or 1 inch 710 thousandths. and I'm about 890. So let me just do. That may be a little bit much. Let me see. Yeah, a little bit much. Let back out just a little bit. All right, I got 713, so it's an interference fit. So let me see what I can do with that. That's there. Son of a gun. I mean, that's dead on. All right, crocus cloth. Unfortunately, the end doesn't really have to be all that accurate because at that point, I'm just sliding a piece of tubing over it. So I just have to remove as much as I can get away with, you know, easily. Now I got to true it up a little bit better. That last couple of cuts. Now remember, there's two things that have to happen on that diameter. One is a bearing has to slide over it, and then it has to be an interference fit up here, but not down here. And then there's like a piece of tubing that goes over it after that. So I got it within like 5 thousandths. And what I did is I loosened the tailstock, and there's an adjustment screw right down here. And well, there it be. It's in there. I had to hammer it in pretty hard. So I'm going to get somebody to put a weld around the base of it. And then call it good. This is what came out of there. Broke right off. So, Hilltop Saw Shop. More than just saws.